Hello everyone, how are you? Today we are going to start with the activity book lesson 3. You know the lesson that we dealt with last time, it was the intrepid explorers, and we said intrepid, it means like brave or courageous. Yes, now read Ola and Eva's description of their expedition plan. Put the paragraphs in the correct order. We need to put 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we have A, B, and the next slide C. But you know, they are not in the correct order. Try to decide, you know, from these two, which one is going to be the first one. Okay, actually it is B is number 1, and A is number 2. Okay, we are going to read together quickly. So students, again, if you like to read this on your own quickly. The exploration is like this. We're going to go on a diving expedition to the Indian Ocean to explore a 400-year-old shipwreck. This ship had a very bad accident and sank to the bottom of the ocean. We're hoping to find objects that will tell us about the people on the ship and what life was like on board. We'd also like to find out why it sank. Okay, this is the first one. The second paragraph, the ship sank 30 kilometers from the coast here on the map. From this town here, we'll travel by boat until we get to the shipwreck site. We'll need a compass, a sea maps to help us sail in the right direction. From here, we'll dive down to explore, as well as our diving equipment, wetsuits and oxygen tanks. We'll take underwater cameras. We'll take pictures while we are looking for objects in the shipwreck. And here, this is the last one, C, of course, is going to be number 3. We'll spend a lot of time on the boat too. As soon as we finish exploring, we'll record our findings on a laptop and upload our photos too. When we're not underwater, we'll need, of course, light clothing and also waterproof clothing in case it rains. There will be a first aid kit too in case we get sick or injured. While we are on the boat, we'll also make a video diary. When we get home, we'll organize an exhibition to show our photos and the other objects we found in the shipwreck. This is a quick reading. So students, as we agreed, the paragraph order, B is number 1, A is number 2, and C is number 3. Now students, after that, maybe this picture, it's clearer on your book. They say here, find words in the text to label the photograph. The first one is going to be the shipwreck, okay, a shipwreck. And number 2 is a wetsuit for the diver, okay, it's called wetsuit. And finally, it's an oxygen tank, Now if I move to exercise number 3, circle the answer that is not correct. Please pay attention. They say the answer that is not correct. Number 1, Ola and Eva want to find out about life on the ship, the people in the ship, life in the ocean. The wrong one is life in the ocean. Number 2, while they are underwater, they are going to take photos, make a video diary, or explore the shipwreck. Actually, the wrong one is make a video diary. Number 3, while they are on a boat, they are going to organize an exhibition, make a video diary, record information. Of course, it's A. They are not going to be able to organize an exhibition on the boat and while they are in the middle of the ocean. Number 4, when they get home, they are going to show people what? A film about the ship, photos of the ship, objects from the ship. Actually, the first one, because it's not going to be ready yet. Students, this is the reading, okay? This is the same reading text. But here they say, underline 10 types of equipment in the text. Okay? Try to find 10 types of equipment in the text. Again, you know, I want you to scan this quickly and find the 10 equipment. Please take the needed time, and after you finish, try to compare your answers with mine. The first one is compass. The second one is sea maps. Third one, wetsuits. Fourth one, oxygen tanks. Underwater cameras, this number 5. 6, a laptop. 7, light clothing. 8, waterproof clothing. 9, first aid kit. And the last one is the video diary. Okay, these are 10 equipment that are mentioned in the reading text. Now, if I move to use of English, circle the correct linking expression to complete the sentences. Until, or while, or as soon as. I'm going, just to make a quick revision for the meanings here. Linking expressions, as you can see, while, until, as soon as, give information about the time something happens. We'll take pictures while we are looking for objects in the shipwreck. We'll travel by boat until we get to the shipwreck site. And the last one, as soon as we finish exploring, we'll record our findings on a laptop. Okay. So now here, try to decide on the correct word. The first one, we're going to follow the route until we get to the house. Number 2, we'll make plans for tomorrow. Do I say while or until we're having dinner? Of course, we say while we're having dinner. Number 3, shall I start my sentence like this? As soon as they reached the jungle, they knew they needed a map, or we say while they reached the jungle, they knew they needed a map. The correct answer is as soon as. Number 4, the rain started until she set up the cameras, or the rain started as soon as she set up the cameras. It's clear, even from the meaning, we can't say until. And number 5, we'll keep looking. Again, this is easy. Until we see a tiger, then we'll start filming. Of course, while is not the correct one. Now complete the plans here with those words, as soon as, or while, or until. We're going to take a boat down the river until we get to the hut. Yes, from here, we'll trek through the forest. Yes, we'll trek through the forest until we find a place to put up our tent. And number 3, we start like this. While we're putting up the tent, Sam will make dinner. Number 4, we've had dinner. We say as soon as we have had dinner, we'll set up the cameras to record nocturnal animals. Nocturnal animals, they are the kind of animals that they sleep during the day and they start flying in the night. The camera will record while we are sleeping. We'll have a look at the film as soon as we get up the next morning. This is the end of lesson number 3. Thank you very much for your attention and see you next lesson. Goodbye.